And we are back at the top of another Savage stream on a Sunday, which is a little bit abnormal for me. But it ended up that today was the 20th, and on the 20th of every month, we always break down the previous month's mining profits for the previous month. And so it fell on a Sunday, so here it is. I like to do it on the actual day, that way I can get things organized for the next month and all that stuff. So that's where we're at. The market sucks. I mean, you guys probably know, but yeah, we're kind of getting hit a little bit here. But you know, this is really bothering me. The link is bothering me the most because, man, it was up to like over $20, so that's hurting me a little bit. Hard to look at. But anyway, I always like to just throw the market up there real quick. But we're gonna break down what we earned on the co-owned rigs for the month. They've been on NiceHash. I think this is maybe the 4th month that they've been on NiceHash, and the last couple months have been actually really good. And I solved a problem that I was having again. It all comes down to the whole networking thing, right? With the wireless and the little cheap wireless access point I've got, and then having it close to the vault, and how things are organized. And actually I discovered that I have this fan. I have one of those oscillating floor fans, you know, the tall ones, that was somewhat close to the wireless access point. And come to find out, that thing, because it was so close to the WAP, then it actually was causing interference also. And I didn't pick up on it right at first. I kept thinking that I was having like just problems with the rigs, the OS, like the NiceHash OS, because they're all on well, those two are on NiceHash OS right now. And I really kept thinking that I was just having like weird problems with booting off of USBs and stuff. But come to find out, man, I moved that fan like 2 or 3 feet away from the wireless access point, and voila. I think that's how you say that, right? Voila. Voila. Anyway, so now it has been like steady. Yeah, the rigs will lose connectivity, or they'll say like not lose connectivity. They'll go offline. But I think that happens because either there's like a hot GPU, or maybe there's just something on the NiceHash side. But within a few minutes, it always picks right back up and starts mining again. So they've been pretty solid. So long story short, this month is better than last month as far as profitability goes. You know, we're still getting a little bit of the residual, you know, extra mining profits from Uniswap and Ethereum and all that stuff. So all that's looking pretty good. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's look at what so this is NiceHash, you know, the dashboard here. And you can see here that the team here has 289 this month on these 2 rigs. There's only 2 rigs in here. It's 16 GPUs. Right now, it's really 15 right now. One of them has one down so that I can swap the fans on it. And it looks like, yeah, so there's 289 bucks in here. And let's look at the hardware real quick. This is going to be a pretty quick stream here, but I just wanted to show you guys like what we are dealing with here. So there's two rigs, and they're basically identical except for the GPUs. And you can see the difference here. One has has 8 Phantom Gaming X from ASRock RX 580s. The other one has the Aorus from Gigabyte. And other than that, they're identical. Everything's the same for the most part. I think there might be, maybe the USB drive is different, you know, something like that, but not a big deal there. And you can see the breakdown of the ownership of each of the rigs, Mustafar and Dagobah. And so this is so what happens is, if there are profits for the month, then we, you know, we use this spreadsheet here and we kind of break everything down, and then we determine, okay, you know, the payout for each person, you know, based on their percentage of ownership of the rig, right? So it makes sense breaking down, you know, the amount of money that they, yeah, Uni's down to 541. I know that one's tough too, but is it going up or down? I don't know. Yeah, I actually got the 400. What's so funny about that? You're gonna get me off track, but what's so funny about the whole Uniswap thing is, you know, I get distracted like super easy with chat. So Swamp 7, if you didn't know that, you're doing something that my viewers do all the time. Just totally get me off track here. But there was I made one transaction on Uniswap before September 1st. One. And that was the WCCX, you know, CCX wrapping, the wrap CCX, just to test it out to see if I could do it and see how to do it. That was the only transaction I made. That was it. So it's kind of crazy. I was like, I went over there and I was like, you know, two or 3 days past this whole Uniswap airdrop thing, and I'm like, I wonder, you know, I just wonder if I did, because I didn't remember doing it, and I didn't know if I had actually gone through Uniswap or how I had done it. I thought I had, but I wasn't sure. So I go over there, plug in my info, and boom, it says, you know, 400 uni available, or claim your uni or whatever. And I actually recorded it, so maybe I'll play that sometime. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that it was done off of literally one transaction. So, and that one transaction costed me, it was that, I think I tweeted about it. It was a $16 transaction for a $40 swap, I think. But turns out that it was actually a good idea to do that. So yeah, 400 uni in there. Now they were up to like $8, I think, and now they're down to 541. But I mean, the market as a whole is going down, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, so let's get back to this. Thanks for distracting me there, Swamp 7. All right, so you got 2 rigs. I showed you the breakdown of the hardware and all that stuff. I'm going to do it again this month, to where we're just going to say that because they're only on one account, basically on NiceHash, we're just going to split it down the middle. You know, as far as it's probably a little bit geared more towards Mustafar. Maybe we'll put some percentage over there. I don't know how I'll do it, but for this, we're just going to break it right down the middle. So let me copy this amount here. So that's what's in the wallet, 289. So let's go ahead and let's bring up a calculator here real quick. So I want to divide that by 2. And then this is what each one gets. This is the way we'll do it for right now. All right, and then the value, I'm probably a way of automating that for BTC. I could probably pull that off of like What to Mine or CoinGecko or something. See, value each. Wait, what did I do here? All right, so let's go. Paste that in there, divide that by 2. We'll just do it this way. This is just super basic, easy stuff here. Just for the numbers real quick here. All right, so that's not right. Coin USD. Oh, hang on. Amount mined, coin USD value each. Okay, yeah, I goofed this all up. So I could pull, I guess that's just the value of BTC, right? I could do this pretty easy. If we go and pull that off of like CoinGecko or something. See if this works. It should. All right, so that's pretty close. All right. Actually, let's see here. All right, there we go. All right, we'll go with that. We'll say it was CoinGecko for the source. And then, all right, so we're gonna look at power. Now, I'll have to kind of probably show you on my phone here how this is broken down, because, you know, I use those TP-Link, the smart plugs. They're now really hard to find, the ones that have the power monitoring. And it's not just power monitoring. It's smart energy and energy usage monitoring, right? Those are pretty hard to find. If you go to eBay and try to look them up, they are super expensive, like 40 or 50 bucks for the cheapest one. I think I got mine for like $14.95 each or something off of Amazon a long time ago, but I think that maybe they quit making them or something, but something is going on and they are super expensive. All right, so there's two PSUs now per rig. There's a server PSU and then the main PSU. So each PSU has its own energy monitoring, and the reason I had to do it like this is because I switched everything over to 240, and there's not really a safe way of using a power strip on another PDU, like a power distribution unit for 240. I didn't want to risk it, so I've got basically one of these HS110 TP-Link energy monitoring outlets on each PSU. So hopefully that makes sense. So it's basically broken up. So there's two monitoring devices per PSU, so we have to look at it like this. So there's going to be two. See, there's two for Dagobah here. I don't know if that's going to focus. There we go. So there's two for Dagobah, and then there's two for Mustafar down there. So that's what we have to actually look for. So I'm going to go with the main PSU, the desktop PSU first, and we'll see how much it's doing right now. So it's doing 350 roughly, and then for the month it did 226 on that PSU, kilowatt hours, right? So that's what we have to plug in there. So we're going to plug that into 226, and we're on Dagobah, right? Yeah, 226 for the month. And then the main PSU, or I'm sorry, the server PSU, so we'll go into that one. So the server PSUs currently pull in 874. You can see that right there. And then for the month was 466. Okay, so 466 on the month. And you see how the numbers changed here. So 71.28 for the month for electric cost, okay? And then it's got, actually no, yeah, 71.28, and then the total profit for the month was 74.24, okay. All right, so now we can move on to Mustafar. This used to be a lot different because we were always mining CCX. We might go back to that if profitability is there, but for now we're going to stick on NiceHash, I think. All right, so we're looking at Mustafar main PSU. That is 307 right now and 172 for the month. So we'll go 172. So see, Mustafar is going to pull a little bit less power, it looks like. And then the server PSU for Mustafar is 798, and then 512 for the month. So 512. That's the wrong format. Let me fix that format real quick. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right, so it looks like the server PSU used a lot more. That's weird because, well, let's see. There's two GPUs on this main desktop PSU here, and there's two on this one. It's strange that it's such a difference there, but I mean, it kind of made up for it over here. But this is missing one GPU right now. So, but still looking pretty good. 70. Pretty close. I mean, if you look at it, so it was pretty fair to break it down, you know, perfectly in half here because this is so close. So the profit for the month was, it's like about 150 bucks after. Yeah, 149.39 after electric. So that is pretty good. That's probably our, other than those crazy months where CCX was like going through the roof, that's a pretty good month. That's a pretty good month for those 2 rigs. 150 bucks cleared like after power. That's not bad. Hey, what's up, Bitcoin Jake? Thanks for tuning in, man. Swamp 7. Yeah, I could probably throw it somewhere, but this particular sheet has some private info on it. If you want, maybe I can just make a copy of this particular one, and that way you can see the value, the formulas and whatnot, I guess. Just hit me up in Discord, or if you're on Twitter, hit me up over there to remind me, because I'll forget as soon as this stream is over. I'll forget about it. So, I mean, I could probably write it down somewhere. I'll try to remember it, but yeah, maybe I can I'll just make a copy of it, clean it up, and throw it in the description. Maybe figure that out. Okay, so what I do now is I have I'm gonna show you the whole process here while we're going through this. I can't really do it, but I'll show you what I do. But I can't go through the process all the way because it'll expose some info. So I have the Zelcore wallet, and this one is set up. I have another wallet in here for the shared rigs. That's what this is. So then I grab the Bitcoin address, right? And go to the NiceHash dashboard here. And then we'll go to, I think it's, I have to click on something here, hang on. Wallets, I think. Yeah, wallets, and then withdrawal right here. Now I could go through here and I used to go really in depth and look at day by day how much was earned. It's not really necessary. We saw that it was basically right down the middle, split, so it's not a big deal. But I can click on this, and then I can go withdraw. And then you see I've got the address in here already for the Zelcore desktop wallet. I'll just say use max. And then go there. Now, let me show you something. I got to figure this out, because somehow last month there was some leftover. Yeah, there was this much left over in the wallet after I dispersed all of the earnings. Now, some of this needs to go to me because I had to buy a fan, and I think it was like $18 or $17 or something like that. But the rest of it, I guess I'll just distribute, because I don't know. I documented it all. It all looked perfect, like as far as what I was distributing, to the co-owners based on their percentage and everything. And it just, for some reason, I'm not an accountant, but somehow I ended up with 44 bucks left in here. So I will dispense that as well. I'll take a little bit for that fan, and then we'll go from there. But all right, so I'm going to withdraw that. So then we should see that pop in here any moment. And then from here, I'll disperse to the co-owners. But that part, I'm not going to show. Actually, you know what? I think it takes a long time. I think it takes like 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes before it actually shows up. You know what? That's the wrong address too. I think that's going to be the other my wallet, I think. So I'll have to fix that too. I thought I had both of them in there. I guess I didn't. All right, so anyway, we'll have to wait on that, but we'll figure it out. And then once that's done, I'll disperse to everybody and everything's good. Yeah, I'll try to put that in the Swamp 7. I'll try to put that in the description if I remember. But if you're on Twitter or something, hit me up and it'll remind me to do it. Actually, I could probably, let me see if I can just do it right now. See if I can clean this up a little bit. I've got some tabs, you know, that are like hidden and stuff, so let me file, make a copy. Alright, so I think that's good. Yeah, I'll have to look, double check, and make sure everything's okay on it. But I'll drop a link in there, I guess. All right, so I think that's it. Is that it? Is that all we need to cover? Hey, what's up? Not your normal miner. What's up, Wes? How's it going, man? We're just kind of goofing around. If you just got here, we were going over basically 15 GPUs, RX 580s earned what appears to be about 289 last month on NiceHash. Pretty good month, and it's like 150 after power cost, so not bad. Yeah, stacking them up. Hey, what's up, Max? Yeah, all right, so I think I'm gonna end it right here, and we will, yeah, it says processing now, so it takes a little bit of time, yeah. But yeah, so I will get with, I'll try to drop that link in there, and I will see, yeah, I'll make sure that it's cleaned up and workable, or shareable. All right, guys, yeah, tonight was weird because it was a Sunday. You just sent a... I've got the sounds turned on, Bitcoin Jake. I haven't heard anything. Maybe things are going slow. Yeah, thanks to everybody that's donating through CoinTree. This one was from Red Panda Mining, I think, right here. And you got Fox Protocol, and this was Bitcoin Jake. A couple of Bitcoin Jakes down here for testing and stuff. Just goofing around with that. That link is in the description already. And the reason I do this, you know, you guys know I don't operate on donations or anything. But whenever people do want to donate, it sucks because YouTube, if you use Super Chat, YouTube takes 33% of every Super Chat. So if you send $1, I only get 70 whatever cents of that, 67 cents of that. So that's not good, you know, not especially for small channels like mine. So this is kind of like a way around that a little bit, and it's kind of cool. Oh, wait a minute, the speaker's not working. I don't know why did that turn off? Maybe it, you know what, it's probably off by default. That's probably what it is. Okay, so you have to turn that on. But anyway, so it's kind of a way around that. to, and then it still kind of has the same features because Bitcoin Jake's awesome. He got you know, down there and created this API interface, I guess, with the website CoinTree so that you could add it to OBS, Streamlabs OBS, and that's what you see down there in the bottom left-hand corner. It's a little bit too small for me to see. I need to fix that. But if you were to send a donation, then I think I would now hear a sound, and then also the message would show down there in the corner. So it's similar to a super chat. A little bit, you know, not quite as, it's not as integrated inside of YouTube as super chats are. You know, you kind of have to go to the website and hit the thing and, you know, do it through the website. But it's still, you know, I think it's better because you're kind of around that whole fee that YouTube takes. So I like it. I think it's a good system. And thanks to Bitcoin Jake. Yeah, still nothing showing up there, Bitcoin Jake. And if you donated $10, thanks, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's not showing anything here. Yeah, yeah, thanks so much. So you're making a devault video? That's a little out of your norm. You know, normally you do the hey, what's up, Tech Man? You do the Reddit or Bitcoin Reddit top 10 every day. Yeah, that'd be cool to see a devault video. The more I see it from you and everybody that you follow and stuff on Twitter and stuff, I'm going to look at it. I'm gonna have to. Y'all are forcing my hand. I'm gonna look at devault at some point. I mean, I have like quickly looked at it. It's just, you know, it's one of those things where you know, you've got a certain number of projects that you're already looking at. You know, it's kind of tough to add another one to that. But I have dropped off a couple, so maybe I can add devault in there. I don't know. All right, guys. Tomorrow should be you know, normal stream and all that. Don't know what we'll cover. Maybe some. Let's go and check real quick. Maybe some. Where's NVIDIA? Maybe some 3080 stuff. Still out of stock here. Apparently, there was a time today, like at 5 p.m., where they actually had some in stock, and was not able to get there in time, though, I guess. So I'm still not getting the notifications. I've got it set to notify me, but it doesn't. So same thing for Newegg and Amazon, I think. Actually, no, not Amazon, just Newegg. Just no notification emails. It's just not happening. I don't know what's going on, but you know, it would be, at this point, it would be too late anyway. By the time I got an email and then went to the website, it would be way too late anyway. But I would like to see it at least work, right? The notification emails for these GPUs. So anyway, yeah, no telling what we'll cover tomorrow. Thanks so much, Bitcoin Jake. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow night at 9:30. Tonight was a little bit early. Tomorrow's going to be 9:30. And yeah, I'll see you there. Oh, you know what we'll probably cover? I know I always get sidetracked. I have been getting some of the components for, not the Ubiquity components yet, but I did get a shipping notification on that. So that should hopefully Tuesday, maybe by Tuesday. It's supposed to be 2-day shipping, so we'll see how that works out. But I have been getting like cable and some other parts, so maybe I'll quickly cover that stuff too. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow night. Yeah, thanks, Repeat. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all tomorrow night. Stay savage, everybody.